to Toddler Praise online. It's so good to see you. How are you all doing? Have you all had a really good week? And can we see those big smiles again? Wow, it looks like you've all had an amazing week. And I'm really excited that you are able to join me today. My name is Shona, so it's a big hello from me. What's your name? Whoa, what a cool name. Can you give me a big wave too? Hello, it's really good to see you. Now, we are going to have a really fun time together because we are going to hear another special story from the Bible. We're going to do some singing and we're going to do some dancing, and it's going to be really great. Now, I wonder, what is it that we do at Toddler Praise? What do we need for our nursery rhymes? Can you remember? The singing sack, that's right. But I can't find it anywhere. Have you seen it? It's a blue bag and it's got all of our little toys in it to help us remember our nursery rhymes. Can you see it anywhere? On the floor? Let me have a look. Oh no, it's not there. Oh no, where is it? Over here, are you sure? Let me have a look. Oh, there it is. I put it in the wrong place. It's time for our singing sack. Okay, let's have a look in our singing sack and see what we are going to sing today. I'm going to close my eyes. Oh, I can feel something a little bit creepy crawly. I can hear something rattling. Oh, it's a bunny. And do we know a song about bunnies? We do, don't we? We know about a song about some sleeping bunnies. So shall we sing Sleeping Bunnies? Now for our Sleeping Bunny songs, I need to see some bunnies that are pretending to sleep. Can you pretend to sleep on the floor for me? Are you ready? Okay, shall we sing our Sleeping Bunny songs? See the little bunnies sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we go and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill? Wake up soon. Wake up, sleepy bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Now, I think I can see a few bunnies that are still sleeping on the floor. So shall we sing it again? I think we should. And did you do some good hopping that time? Yeah, I think you did. Okay, you ready? See the little bunny sleeping till it's nearly noon. Shall we go and wake them with a merry tune? Oh, so still are they ill? Wake up soon. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, sleepy bunnies! Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, little bunnies, hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Wow, thank you so much for singing that song with me. I really like that one. I like being a sleepy bunny, and then I like hopping around like a bunny too. Now, we are going to have a little bit more singing now, because in a moment, we're going to open a very special book called the Bible, and we're going to hear a very special story. So, shall we have a little practice of our wiggling before we do the wiggle song? We've done our hopping this morning, haven't we? We have. Okay, are you ready to give me a wiggle? Wiggle, 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 freeze! Ooh, should we try again? You ready? Wiggle, 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 freeze! Wow, brilliant! Let's sing our wiggle song together. Wiggle, 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 freeze!
Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I'm gonna shake my hands, gonna shake my feet. I'm gonna shake my head, gonna groove to the beat. 'Cause I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Skiddly scat, skiddly doo. I gotta get the wiggles out of me. 'Cause I wanna hear the story, it's gonna be fun. 'Cause hearing about Jesus is for everyone. I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Wiggle, 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 freeze. Wiggle, 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 freeze. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. I said I gotta get the wiggles out of me. Take it down and freeze.
It's good to get those wiggles out of us, isn't it? It is. Now we are going to open the Bible together. We're going to hear a special story now. So I wonder, are you all sitting comfortably? Get a little wiggle. You sat on the sofa, you sat on the floor, you comfy? Brilliant. Let's hear our story for today. Now, in our story for today, I'm going to really need your help. I'm going to need you to do some actions for me. So you need to be listening and watching, and we can play along with the story together. This story is all about a man called Samuel, and it's all about hearing God's voice. Samuel was asleep. Can you pretend to be asleep for me? Just like our sleepy bunnies, isn't it? Samuel was asleep. 3 times Samuel woke when he heard someone call his name. Now Samuel's a bit of a long name, isn't it? But I wonder, could we try saying it 3 times? Are you ready? Samuel, Samuel, Samuel. Good job. 3 times he got out of bed. Now for this one, what I need you to do is I need you to pretend to be sleeping on the floor. You ready? And wake up. And pretend to be sleeping on the floor again. And wake up. And one more time. Pretend to be sleeping on the floor again. And wake up. 3 times he woke up Eli the priest. Have you got someone next to you? Could you pretend to give them a poke and say, wake up, wake up. Give them a little shake. Or maybe you could poke yourself, wake up, wake up. It must be God calling you, Eli finally said. Next time say, I'm listening, Lord. Can you put your hand by your ear? I'm listening, Lord. So Samuel did. Can we say it? I'm listening, Lord. Should we try again? I'm listening, Lord. And God spoke to him. So Samuel listened to God for the rest of his life. And he told people the messages God gave him. Samuel listened to God for the rest of his life and told other people the messages that God had gave him. That was a lot of sleeping and waking up and sleeping and waking up, wasn't it? It was. That must have been really confusing for Samuel, but he heard God's voice and listen to him for the rest of his life. How awesome is that? Now we have just heard the special story for today, and I think it's time for us to see the special story today. No. Now we have just heard the special story today, and now it's time for us to see the story. Are you sitting comfortably still? Brilliant. Well, it's time for us to see the story.
Today's story is about Eli and Samuel. One night, Samuel was sleeping and he heard his name, and every time he did, he woke up. Samuel! 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 Samuel woke Eli, and Eli said to Samuel, "You are hearing the Lord. When you next hear it, say, 'I am listening.'" Samuel heard his name again. "I am listening," he replied. Samuel listened to God every day and told lots of people the messages that he had given him.
We have just heard an amazing story about God, and now we are going to worship him together. We are going to sing some songs and do some dancing, and if you managed to get a pack from the bread house this week, you would have found something that makes a noise a little bit like this. Can you tell me what it is? Can you hear that? What does it sound like? It's some bells. And with these bells, you can get a grown-up to help you and you can put it on your wrist. Have you got them on? Brilliant. Now, if you didn't have a pack, that's okay. Maybe you have a musical instrument at home, or maybe you have hands that you can clap, and feet that you can stamp, and bodies that you can wiggle. And do you have a voice that you can sing with? Can you go, la? Wow, brilliant voices. We've all got different things that we can worship with. Now, if you have got your bells, can you give them a little shake for me? And you stop. And you give them a little shake. And you stop. Brilliant. Well, our song today has some actions and they're really easy and I think you'll be able to do them, okay? You've got to go like this. Our God is a great big God. Can you make your hands go really wide? And again it goes, our God is a great big God. Can you copy me? Our God is a great big God and he holds us in his hands. Can you do those? Amazing. Should we practice one more time? Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God and he holds us in his hands. Oh, brilliant. I think you're ready for our action song today to give your bells a little shake. Are you ready? Let's worship together.
Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God and he holds us in his hands. He is higher than a skyscraper and deeper than a submarine. He is wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And he's known me and he's loved me since before the and deeper than a submarine. He is wider than the universe and beyond my wildest dreams. And he's known me and he's loved me since before the world began. How wonderful to be a part of God's amazing plan. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and he holds us in his hands. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God. Our God is a great big God, and he holds us in his hands. And he holds us in his hands. And he holds us in his hands.
That was some brilliant singing and dancing and bell shaking. Well done. Now we have come to the end of Toddler Praise Online for this week, and so I'm going to pray for us. Dear God, thank you for that amazing story about how Samuel heard your voice. And we pray that we hear your voice too. You are amazing. Amen. Now I'm going to say goodbye for now, but if you'd like to, there's going to be a little craft video after I've said goodbye that maybe you could do at home. But for now, it's time to say goodbye, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
Craft, you will need a bed, which is just a piece of paper folded in half with a little bit cut off and stuck on as a pillow. A person cut out. Some bits of fabric or paper. Some pens or crayons and a glue stick. The first thing you need to do is make Samuel from our story, so you could use your pencils or pens or crayons to colour in your person cut out. Then what you need to do is get your glue stick and stick him into the bed. Make sure that his head's nice and comfy on the pillow. When you've done that, on the front you want to stick down your little pieces of fabric, and when you stuck it all down you would have made a really nice blanket for Samuel's bed. Now you have Samuel in his bed from our story. Maybe you could play along with the story using this craft. This craft will remind you of today's story about how Samuel heard God's voice. I hope you had fun making it.